All righty then. Here we go. Hello, everyone. We are back
Hey,
for hot topics. Okay. I know it's early, but we're gonna let some of you guys flood in here. I'm back with Tangela's Oracle, of course, to do our hot topics tonight. We have some topics that we're gonna go over first, as we normally would, and then you can put whatever you want in the chat
mhm.
and we will try to get to that. As we normally do, we come on, we talk about, we talk about what the case is, and then we put the case in the chat and we'll post it so you guys will know, okay? So we're gonna start with which one is this?
We're gonna start with what's the name? Let's do Jelani Day first.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, so we're gonna do Jelani Day first. Let me get myself together. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Let me post it. Okay, got it. All right, here we go. Jelani Day. Oh, what happened here?
Tiffany.
Hey, Tiff.
So,
Go ahead, sis.
so with him, I haven't put my cards yet. But with him, like I told you before, now everybody's saying one thing in like what happened with him, but what I'm getting is that he met up with somebody. But I think he how do you say it? You can either be gay or gay for pay, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
so it's like you
Destiny.
meeting somebody. Hey, Tarot Destiny, you can be meeting somebody for how you want to say it? How they call it? Like you just meeting somebody up, like they call it, meet up for money and sex,
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever they call it now. But anyway, it's kind of something like that. But the person that he was meeting up with was a married man, and now I don't know if the wife could have came. Hey, Melissa, the wife could have known about it or whatever.
Hey,
But
go
this
ahead,
man
sis.
was married. But then what I'm getting also with him is that once again he met up with somebody, and then whatever, because him trying to do this in secret, it's like you trying to do this in secret,
Yeah.
or the man is trying to do this in secret. So you meeting up with this man, and it leads to your death. Now I don't know if they plan to unalive him or it just something happened because somebody found out. But that's what I'm getting with him, and I got it again right now. So um, that's what I got with him. But I'm going to pull my cards to see
Hey,
what I got.
Karen. Hey, Melissa. Hey, all y'all. See y'all
Hey,
coming
Candace.
in. Okay. So, yeah, it was definitely murder. Okay. I feel like with Jelani, somebody he was fighting with may have definitely, well, whoever he was fighting with is still alive. But I feel like it was very animalistic behavior that went on within the situation. I do feel like it was some money involved, just like you said, sis, because that came out as well. But whoever he was dealing with was because of a faded relationship. It's the end of a battle behind that situation. I do feel like it was some partying going on. Let me clarify that party for Jelani Day. Why is party here? Party. Yeah. Instance just keeps saying
Let
whoever
me
this
see.
was that he was partying with, or because I got party here, or like, and party can be multiple things. Maybe it was just where they were going partying, drinking, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Whoever
Mhm.
he was doing that with is still alive. I do feel like I do. Well, he is the son. Okay, because I got son underneath a party. Um, I do have affair and cheating. So somebody was cheating and having an affair. Somebody was attached to some type of political situation. So maybe that could also be about or connected to some type of federal situation because you look at this card, it has money on it. Look at it. It's got like a flare of money in the background. So I feel like there could have been some money involved in reference of him dealing with, hey, Miss T. I feel like there could have been some type of money involved, like you said, sis. You know what I'm saying? About like maybe this person was attached to some affiliation with government or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That he met. I had faith. So it was like he was trying to have faith, or he had faith in this person. This happened in the summertime, so I got summer. And then I got to clarify. But whatever this is, it was something in reference of some form of earth. I do feel like earthly possessions, but I also feel like they were doing something like alcohol, drugs. There was something involved with that. One card flew on the floor. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, so the first card I got out was school. So this could be connected to the school, somebody from school that he met up with, because I got the school and reunite. So that means he met up with somebody that was connected to the school that he was attending probably, or somebody from school, or connected to the school. Now I got the social event, because you got party, I got social event. And at that social event, there was some temptation. So somebody was tempted to do something at that party or that gathering. Then I have the recreational activity, recreational things. That's the key. So either that is the key to why things transpired the way they transpired, or the key is somebody that he was spending recreational time with is the key to the situation to find out what actually happened with him. Now, with the steward, this is somebody that's supposed to be taking care of you in the care of someone or something. And then I have here the unknown. There's some questions about this person, or there's some things that that person wants to keep you from finding out about them. Then I have the gifts. So that means somebody is gifting you something, doing something for you, you're sharing something or someone. But then somebody overstepped some boundaries with you while y'all were in doing whatever you were doing. Either you were exchanging or helping somebody do something, doing something for somebody, but somebody overstepped your boundaries. And then here I have somebody making a mistake and they're trying to hide it, because I got that darkness with that mistake. So they're trying to keep some things under. Hey, Eldra.
Hey, Eldra.
So, and you got the political. Now, if it's still, everybody was saying that it was that teacher that called him in missing, right? The teacher, he was married to a man that is in the government in some type of way. I don't know if he was a governor, working with the city or something. Yeah. So he was working with the city in some type of way. Hey, AJ.
Hey, AJ.
So you got that with.
I got the wife with the faith. So like it was on the situation around being faithful to this wife. See, and then the political is here. So then I clarified also. The end of the battle is in nature. He was wherever he got killed was in nature. And that is the nature of the situation. Like he's pretty much gone. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like it was something there. You had the what was it? The event,
the social
event, and then I had the party, and then it was something about being submissive, like something about him being submissive to maybe even that person or something like that at this event or whatever they was, or maybe that's where they met or something like you said. But I got that too. Yeah, it's something around. Yeah, it's something around. This person was in some form of political or government type, because I got it twice.
Now, while you doing that, I got the kipper, but I got somebody meeting up. So here's the meetup with somebody. That's the second meetup I got. And then I got that meetup happening with the older man. This older man is concerned about some things here. And then here I have the fortune card, the great fortune. So he's concerned about his money, his career, whatever, something that's going to affect his fortune. Because see, I got that wealthy man with the fortune. So this is somebody with some money. You got the money already with the political. So let's, like I said, he met up with some man, the man married, whatever the situation is, happened with that. But
and they were doing this like On the bottom of the deck is hotel. Look at how that is. Look at this. How he handed him them keys.
Mm.
And this is centered around them doing this not outside, but the outside card is turned upside down with the spouse. See how he's hiding out from the spouse, or someone was married. You see?
Yeah.
So that goes back to him being trying to be faithful or not being faithful to this wife.
Yeah.
This was a part of something Jelani may have been doing, like, you know.
Yeah. That's what I say. He could have been, you know, it's okay they do it they've been doing it, but meeting people and, you know, using the sex for money so you can earn your way or get what you need or whatever the situation is. Because I don't think it's necessarily that they was in no relationship.
No. And money came out. Definitely came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody. And look, murder for hire. So what I feel is that somebody regretted doing this situation, right? And like you said, it was like they got caught up into this whole situation, and maybe somebody found out, or it may have been some type of blackmail. My blackmail card didn't come out, but that's what I'm feeling, because accomplices turned in reverse. And then, like I said, I keep getting this whole somebody's married, somebody's in some form of political situation. But I also got that these people know about the whole murder. He could have been stabbed, because I see this person on the murder card being stabbed as well. But I definitely have something about someone being attached to some form of legal situation in some shape, form, or fashion. And I keep getting a son.
Now, I don't know if they had children, those people had children, not because I got something when I did his reading. I did a few on him before. I got something, but what I believe happened, they could have met up at that house, the man's house. And, you know, she's going to be at work, so we're not expecting her to come back. And she just maybe pop up at the house, because why would she call? The teacher call and report him missing? Because you can be missing for whatever reason. Why would you call and say he's missing? Unless you feel like something is going on. So, so it could be that teacher. I can't remember her name.
I didn't know much about his case. I didn't know much about his case. You know, so I don't know. Yeah, I feel like somebody was hired to go and kill him, though. I don't feel like it was whoever he was dealing with. It was like a murder for hire, and it could have been his son.
Because when I did his reading, it's like you got some kids to come in. You dealing with some younger kids. Like, why would you? But it's not like your kids. But it's like you hanging out with some younger kids. Whoever that person was hanging out with some younger kids. They paid these kids to do something. So whether that was to take him down there to that place, or whatever the situation is, I don't know. Wherever he was found at, they tossed him in the river.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's definitely some things here, though. Definitely somebody attached to some type of legal situation. There's definitely something showing here around him needing some assistance in some shape, form, or fashion, and he went towards trying to get money out of this person. This was all hidden. People didn't know anything about this. All this was disguised until it may have come out. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for him.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what I got too.
So it makes sense what you said, and you know, we pretty much got the same thing. Is definitely somebody trying to hide something out, or was hiding something from a wife, like you said. Yep.
Okay. Well, that's Jelani Day. So,
but that person is aware. They know.
Because even if they didn't know the person was doing it, when they found out, they became an accomplice.
Correct, and that's why I got that accomplice card. Exactly. Yeah. That's right. So that is for sure Jelani. And they ain't gave no update. It's just that's it.
They marked it as a suicide, I believe. I think that's what they did.
Oh no, Answer said murder, honey. I did not know that.
I think that's what they did. They said it was like a suicide, or, you know, like.
I know how they do, because I've been doing them suicide cases, and no, hardly I over half ain't been no suicide. So Who we got next, sis?
We're gonna do that person you were talking about.
Oh,
What's her name?
the mail lady.
Yeah. What's her name?
Her name-
Octavia.
Yes, thank
Okay.
you, sis, because I be forgetting. Octavia
Is it
Redmond.
Redmond?
Yeah.
Octavia Redmond.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna look back at her family. Y'all, if anyone coming in and have a case that you want us to look at, anything you want us to look at, please put it in the chat, and we're gonna have some time at the end to look at some open cases for you guys as well. Hey, Nandi. Hello. Okay, let me
Hey, Nandi.
Okay, there we go, sis. All right. So if you have any cases that you would like for us to look at, it could be anything. It don't just have to be a case. It could be anything you want us to look at. Let us know in the chat. Even a case, a situation, whatever. Yeah. Geminis are the messengers, huh? Create and destroy. They actually the messengers of confessions. They confess things as a messenger. That's what the Geminis are. I'm a Gemini sun in the verdict. 90. All right. So let's see. We're gonna tap back into Miss Octavia Redford. I did a reading on the page for her. She was the postal worker that got killed. Somebody came up and shot her, and they don't have any leads or anything. I did a reading on my page in reference of Miss Octavia Redfin. So we're just going to tap in and see what else we can see. Me and Tangent just like to come on here and do some more tapping into the cases that we've done on our pages, as well as new things. So if you have anything that is new to us or any open cases, please put them in the chat. Or if you want to just check on anything, because we're going to tap back into the presidential stuff as well. So although we keep saying we ain't gonna touch it no more, but we're curious too, so we're gonna look at that again today, family, and any other things that you guys want to put in there. All right, so Octavia Redford is who we're looking at now. Octavia. Okay. Go ahead, sis.
Now, the first thing I got with her is this look like a situation like somebody getting back at you for something. Like a revenge type of situation, but it also could be somebody doing something. It's like you're trying to earn money because it's like you're trying to change your living status or something like that. But it's also somebody that you may have some type of connection to, because like she knows this person, because I got this card coming out, which is somebody getting upset, getting overwhelmed, and then you're doing something to cause harm to somebody because of your emotions. You lost control of your emotions. But then like, this is somebody that she knows, because it's like you met up with somebody that you already know.
Yes.
This, I have the DNA, either that's DNA evidence, there was some DNA evidence, or this is somebody that's connected to you by DNA as well. And then I have this, it just means that it's black and white, which means that it is what it is type of situation. So this is saying like it's the fine details that you have to look at with this. With the DNA. There may be some fine details in it. But then I have the cover up. So somebody trying to cover up some things that they had. So that's what I got so far. I can go back and verify.
Okay. So first thing I got out while I was shuffling, stuff fell out. So I'll show you that too. First thing I got out was both sex and sexual partner. So someone she was sexual with was attached to this situation in some shape, form, or fashion, was a sexual partner attached to this situation. Now, I have the rat and bias. So I have that someone may have ratted or told on someone, and they've been chosen to have some things happen to them because of that, because someone told or snitched or ratted out someone. and they were chose, someone was biased based off of that information. It was like they wanted some get back because somebody told something on somebody, and it's attached to a sexual partner. This may have happened in the wintertime, and it happened analog, which was back in the day. So some form of analog is also like radio, you know what I'm saying? Like old school, like we're digital now. Analog was like before we was digital, family, right? So it happened maybe the 90s, you know what I mean? A winter in the 90s that somebody ratted on someone, and it's like there was something that they wanted to do. Now, what fell out the deck when I was shuffling, somebody definitely wanted someone to have some type of trauma. Okay, trauma. This was something that was hidden, and it was based off of a male energy, not her energy. This is all based off of a male energy. Okay, that's what another portion of what came out. But get away. So somebody was trying to get away, and there was violence. There was a reward for this situation. Okay, towards the kill, and somebody had already promised that this was going to happen. See, so that's what fell out the deck. I haven't clarified. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, so like I said, somebody could have lost control of themselves, their emotions, and then here they couldn't let it go. So whatever they got upset about, it's like they wasn't going to let it ride. So we got somebody being upset, and so then they tried to do something to cause you some type of harm with this ritual card. And with that, I got the number 3, which means that it's 3 people coming together. So you got 3 people involved, whether that's her and 2 other people or whatever the situation is, but it's 3 people in this mix. But somebody is trying to do something to cause somebody harm. And when you met up with somebody that you know, I got this altercation happening. So something happened between her and some other people to cause this thing to take place. Now, with the latter, that's the DNA. Some type of DNA could have been in a vehicle here. And then I got protection coming out with the zebra card, which means that somebody is trying to protect themselves. So it's like you trying to cover the fine details, or you're trying to go to the fine print. So there's like you're trying to be strategic with something because you're trying to cover yourself. And then I got the cover up here with the delay. So something happened here. Maybe the cover up is because the cover up is the delay, or the delay was trying to cover up something. Like maybe they could have been trying to hold up something because they were trying to cover up the fact that something else happened, or whatever the situation is. So somebody's trying to cover their tracks on something. You go ahead.
Yeah, I got pretty much that same thing, especially with the card that was about the rat. Somebody trying to clean that up. See, in reference of someone snitching on somebody. Now, the next thing I got that was, is I think I got this in her first reading, which I had to go back because I can't remember all of what came out in her reading. But I got sex and sun. I'm gonna have to clarify that again. I don't know if she has a son. I don't know if this was something being cleaned up that someone, maybe one of her children, may have told on someone or something like that. I don't know. I got trickster and winter. So there's a trickster that was around the wintertime that was doing some things, telling some things, doing something. Okay. The sexual partner I have has an addiction. Okay, so the sexual partner has some form of addiction. That could be addiction to drugs, money, whatever, cars, clothes, whatever it may be, right? Drugs. And then I have the biasing on her soul. That's what took her out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then I have analog and overindulgent in alcohol or something of that form. But then I also got caught, secret trip, con man, and confessing to making a deal. Confession, making a deal. So I feel like it was something. This is male energy again. See what I'm saying? How every time since I've been pulling on her, it's never her energy. It's always somebody else. Either, I think in her first case, it was a husband and a son, and all this male energy coming out. But that's what I feel. And then on the bottom of the deck, I got trash. So getting rid of someone or getting rid of something because someone got caught as a con man, which was a con man is a trickster, someone who cons somebody out of something. Like you said, somebody wanting some form of revenge because of someone doing something to them or snitching on them, because I got the rat and trying to clean it up. And as I stated, there was a murder and there's some deceptive energy here around the male. Okay. There was this secret trip, I feel like is maybe somebody went to go get something or something like that, or maybe there was a secret trip, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, it was something in reference of a vehicle or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what was involved. But I also got corruption. So there's some corruption and it's around some form of money. Okay. So go ahead, sis.
So the last cards I got with the Kipper, I got the house coming out. So this just means like you meeting up in your home base. So it could have been something that happened inside the home. So it could have been something that they had in-house, something that she already knew about because it was in-house. And then I had the unexpected income. So maybe they had made they talked about some things at home about what they're going to do to get some more money coming in. Because here I have them meeting up with someone. There's the meetup with somebody with money, with the wealthy man. So they probably discussed what they were going to do to probably try to get some money. Because I had in the beginning that it's like you're trying to figure out how your living situation, your living conditions.
Yeah.
So like they could have been trying to discuss how they're going to get some little extra money to do whatever they wanted to do. And so they met up with this man with the money. Okay.
Greed.
Yeah.
And that greed came with some form of corruption. And I want to say greed came out on her first spread, if I'm not mistaken, in her first reading. Hey, Cheryl. But that also, whenever you said that, sis, that go back to that confession making a deal. It's like they might have been making a deal or trying to, do something together. Case when the son and the husband came out in the last reading. Right.
She was a witness.
Huh?
Cheryl said she was a witness for a trial coming up. I ain't heard nothing about that.
It might be why I got law enforcement here. She said, what now, Cheryl? Let me go back and see what Cheryl said. Hey, y'all, Street News TV claimed she was a witness for a trial coming up. Let me pull a few cards on that. Instances. She was supposed to be a trial. With this trial. Yeah. They're gonna murder right there. So as I said something about that, what she said, there was some form of weapon or secret weapon. So this may have been, and this was around some snake, backstabber. This was some strategy that somebody put together. And it collapsed. It was a collapse. I'm still getting that marriage and the whole thing around the husband, though. And some type of emotional situation. So if she was in going to court behind something, it still is attached to somebody else. But then that goes back to the rat and the cleanse.
Maybe that's the rat. They think
exactly.
Because I got messages of concern. So that means you worried about something. You got some information that you need to be worried about the court. Because there's something that you're waiting on. Like you may be waiting to go to court. So you concerned. I got that coming out.
And somebody
that's it.
Somebody promised that they was gonna bring this. Remember what fell out the
So that court could be the court case, or it could be some justice that needs to be served.
Exactly.
And you worried about it.
But
that's her worried about it because that's female on there. That's her worried about that. Because see, they didn't already talk. They didn't have the discussion already.
But it's something up with some male energy.
It's about a man.
It's about a man. Because I got that in multiple different decks over here. Okay. So it's definitely about some man. I don't know. Maybe the male was involved with the situation with the courts. I don't know. But yeah, that's what it's looking like for her. Which of course I seen that whatever it was, whoever did this to her though, they knew that they was gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was like a promise to whoever she was associated with. Hey, Chrissy. So I'm a little late. It's okay.
I'm gonna get your stuff out Monday. Mail it out Monday.
Yeah, I gotta put some orders out Monday too. I didn't go to the post office at all this weekend, not one time. So if you got orders from my store, you ain't. I ain't shipped nothing. I'm glad you said that because I showed it and shipped nothing out, sis. So thank you for reminding me. Okay, so what we doing next?
Oh, we said we're gonna do that guy, Terrence Howard.
Yes. I'm so glad you said that. Okay, let me get my dragon blood instant going, honey. That one right there is rough, y'all. All right, so who in the chat seen this video that's circling around on the web now, family, about what was his name?
Terrence Howard. I put it in there.
Terrence Howard, like the man. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I just knew his first name was Terrence, but last name Howard, like not the actor.
No, that's 19-year-old football player.
Miss T. I told you. Confused already.
But no, that's the
not the actor.
That's the young guy that got into that accident in North Carolina.
The little boy who was the parents was on the video, family, and they was like saying that the people at the hospital was wanting to take his organs. Oh, you put it in there, sis. Okay.
Yeah.
And they wanted to. The parents were saying that the hospital was trying to take his organs, but he wasn't looking very responsive. So we're just wanting to see exactly what's going on in reference of his situation. What was it about him being there? Was he already passed, or did they really do something to this baby? Because I think he was only like, what, 18, 19?
Yeah, he was 19. He had a car accident, minor car accident, got out to check on the other people. Walking back to his car, got hit by another car. Now, the parents said that they said that he was brain dead. But the mother said that the mother said that the hospital told her that he had the best set of lungs that they had ever seen. And then they also said that he was doing okay when they were about to leave. And then the sister or whoever it was called him back up there, said he was coding or something because they had put some in his IV. So we just want to look into it.
Yeah, the dad was doing CPR on him. Yeah, that was the clip. Yeah, it was so sad, man. I shed a tear for them doing all of that in there for this baby. What exactly happened? Yeah. Yeah. Saying thank you. Essence is saying there's some secrets.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like there's some things going on, family. There was some rebellious. Somebody did something that they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they had the courage to do it. Like this, what that's what Ancestors is saying. They had the courage to do it. It was like they didn't care how they was gonna go about handling his situation. The Tree of Life is very aggressive, though. You know, it's some aggressive behavior by the Tree of Life. But this is about unconditional love. He's saying thank you, gratitude. But I'm just getting a lot here about some secretive situations. Go ahead, sis. I want to look.
Oh, I'm still pulling. Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah. This was definitely a lot that I feel like them people did do something. Give me the secrets, ancestors. What's the secrets? What's the secrets, ancestors? What's the secrets of this baby Terrence Howard? Yeah. I feel like they didn't there was like ancestors gave me the warning and the alarm, but in reverse. So it's like something didn't go off for him. Like they didn't warn them about something. This is also my mind control came out. So I don't know why why was they trying to, there was something around some form of control. I feel like that's saying some form of control in reference of what they wanted them to do. I also got the air travel and flight. So it's like something changed in reference of them transporting him somewhere. Because I got that air travel. Look what came out. Secret government program.
That's interesting.
So I'm like, strategy. Yeah. So there was some form of something changing, or somebody changes something. Even the strategy in reference of not allowing him to travel or to travel to a different, I think they wanted to move him a different place.
Yeah, they wanted to take him home to Texas.
Yeah.
But they said they don't do transfers.
But how can you tell somebody they can't leave from your hospital? I don't understand that.
I don't know. That's what they told them. They said they can't. They're not doing any transfers.
Essence said something down the rabbit hole. I'm getting ready to pull some more cards, sis. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I got, first of all, like you said, there was some things like him trying to be healed, but there's like some things that's being hidden, because I got it coming out like something being done to him, which it could have been the car accident. It could have been that. But something being done to him to cause him. It's not like he just died of natural causes. But I got this home card here coming out with the boundaries. So home is just where you stay. So if you stay somewhere for a while, it could be that's where your home is. But somebody overstepped some boundaries with him where he was staying. Okay. And then I have the consume. So something is being taken into your body. But then I have that with the prison card. Either that's somebody trying to keep you locked in, or they trying to they don't want, like, whatever the boundary that was crossed is because they put something into your body, like you consume something into your body. And then I have that coming out of the jail. But I also have somebody being selected here, but somebody's doing some things that's not morally right. So you're doing something to somebody that's against morality. But whatever you're doing is something that overstepped his boundaries. And also, now that jail could have been you trying to detain him, but you're trying to keep him there as well. Now, then I have the federal. You got something about the government.
Yep, I got that.
Okay, but then this is somebody you have history with. The history, somebody you have a history. So there's some history of some type of law, or some type of, or it could be an old law, a federal law that had been set in place, or somebody that has some type of connection with the prior connection with some type of government. Then I have somebody being isolated out of fear. So you're trying to keep somebody somewhere out of a fear of something being found out, somebody seeing something. But then I have that coming out with somebody is trying to take something away from you. This is somebody, it's like a robbery, but it's like somebody is aware of it, or also when somebody was alive, somebody was trying to take something from you. Well, let me put these cards too. when with the Kipper, I got the bad health card. So this is somebody who is hospitalized or not doing well in their health. But I got with that, we have a mature man. So we have a man here, somebody receiving gifts. So that means somebody is doing something for this older man. But then I have the money coming out with it. So somebody could be doing something for this male, this older male, okay, that's in bad health. So what I'm getting is, to me, it seems like they could have done something to him to keep him there. They didn't want him to, but they was trying to cover their tracks as well.
Yeah, I got that too. I definitely got the royalty. So something about him on why they wanted his organs or whatever was special. So I'm gonna have to go with they knew something about him. Now I seen what Cheryl had in here about the type O blood is the best blood to have, and we are universal donors. So that could be why the royalty is coming out, because of his blood type. That could be why. And I got that they wanted to take something from him. I got that they had him on some form of surveillance. They was watching him anyway. This was some type of man-made situation. So that lets me know that, see, they wanted to preserve something with him, right? They wanted to do that. And all of this came about because of that accident. Didn't you say he was in an accident? So here's the accident that came out. And with the accident came the health issues, you see? So when that came up, I said, okay. And sister said, so that's what they felt like, okay, because after that is when the royalty came out. Now, what came out on the other spread, when you said house or home, I had something here about being rebellious or doing something in the house. So I don't know, I can't remember which way you said about the house.
It could be just in-house, like you know how to say we doing stuff in-house.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, yeah,
like in-house, like at this specific place. We just doing whatever we want to do, because that's what rebellious is anyway. But I got that the parents and all of them were just trying to be strong for him. That's what we seen. You know what I'm saying? But I got the political and the federal with the aggressive. So there's something about the federal and the political type situation is a government facility. Somebody being aggressive. That place was being aggressive about something, and what they was being aggressive about is, I mean, he's showing us royalty. What was royal on this boy? Now I also had mind games was being played. That came out as well. And then I also have unconditional love and a friend of an enemy. So
that's what I'm saying. I got those cards. Like I say, it could be them trying to. They probably wanted him to say that because they got somebody that they know needed something that he had, and they were going to get paid for it.
And that's why he was considered royalty to them, because he had something that they wanted. And they in that family, they listened. They had discernment, and then their intuition went up like red flags. They knew that they were doing something, and it's a male. Instance is showing me it was a male that's behind that. Just like they said, they kept saying something about that demon, that devil that's out there that's laughing. He know. Ancestor said he sure did.
Yeah, because they said he was doing fine. As soon as they said they wanted him to go, then everything went wrong.
Everything went wrong.
The treatment started changing up. So yeah,
that's right. Yeah, that's right, Miss T. What they saying in the chat, girl? It went floop, floop, floop. I missed it. Okay, they were okay. I just was saying that harvesting. Yeah, the insurance not covered. Oh, that's mafia hospital stuff. Yeah, but that's what they do, family. They do that. Yes, bloodline. There you go. Yes, what she say? 2020, my son needed to be transported to another hospital. They wanted $7,000. What? Miss T said that's Anunnaki. Yeah. Instance said royalty. That baby was royalty. They knew something. They knew something, y'all.
You know they're checking your blood.
Yeah. Damn right. And what you say, I seen it, and I can't imagine how the statement felt. Right. And Andrika. Yes. It was horrible. Yes. Bingo. Right? Mm-hmm. Ashe. So glad we know what we know now. This forbidden and forgotten knowledge is so necessary, right? Because they doing stuff like this. That's why you got to be careful, family, and try to stay healthy. Because you can't even trust the people at the damn hospital.
Especially if you got something they want.
Hello.
And then they got you signing all these forms saying if something happened to you, that ain't their fault.
And Ancestor threw this out in reverse, said warning and alarm. So that means they didn't ring the alarm on him. Remember the parents said that? Said that they didn't even ring, they didn't send nobody in there. His alarms were just going off. They let whatever happen. Ancestor said it. Mind control. Them people was playing games. I got it out of 2 decks. Mind control and mind games. They was playing games with them people, family. They was playing games with them people. Them people ain't crazy. That baby was royalty, Ancestor said. Sure enough. Bingo, honey. So yeah, that's about that, baby. I hate that happened and stuff. I really do. That was so sad. I busted tears hearing them people in there. She was calling on.
You didn't watch the whole. I cut it off.
I had to after a while because it was a long video too, and I just turned it off after a while, honey. I couldn't take it no more. That lady was, in there shaking that baby. It was so bad. It was so bad. All right, let me put my cards up and we can go to the next one.
Tarot Destiny.
What Tarot Destiny?
She said did they murder him? I got out that it was. That's what I'm picking up, like it was a murder, but not necessarily. Like I said, and that could be from him getting hit by the car. It don't necessarily have to be from the hospital. It could be from get hit by the car. But when he went to the hospital, they could have did the neglect. They could have just not did anything to help save him.
Yeah, that's neglect. That's neglect. What is that? Exactly, led and exposed. Yes, and the opportunity with black families they thought they had made right. Absolutely, Chrissy. Absolutely. Because not to be funny, but most of the time we go on along with whatever the doctors say.
Because you don't know. What you gonna tell them? Something opposite to do? We didn't go to school for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not act like these hospitals don't be doing that, because that's why a lot of black people don't go to the hospital, because they already know when you go in,
you might not come out.
Especially some of these hospitals. What? There's a couple of hospitals that people say, you're like, oh, don't go there because.
I ain't gonna say one of them in my hometown, honey. We always say you go in, you might not come out.
Yeah.
I hope they get what they have coming to them. Yes, I do too, Miss T. And not trying to save him just to take his organs. Yes, because he was royalty in the blood, in the bloodline. I'm shocked my bloodline card didn't come out. Yes, he was. But royalty came out, and that card don't never come out. Why would he, be labeled like that? Ancestors trying to tell us something. Yeah.
He was being monitored. That's what I got.
He definitely was. I got surveillance too. Yeah, he was being monitored. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think so. And I mean, I feel like, he might have got into the accident because, like I showed y'all, the accident did come out, and that accident created health issues. But as I remember them saying that he was still doing fine after that and went downhill. So I don't know about that. So yeah, family. So what else we was gonna do, sis? Y'all let us know. Also, if y'all don't have anything in the chat, then we're gonna have probably one more that we have, sis, and then we'll wrap it up. But if y'all have anything y'all want us to look into or tap into in reference of hot topics, let us know, family. Okay, what you say, sis?
Oh, we do have one more. Wait a minute. That lady, Teresa Gerleman.
Yeah.
Because somebody asked about her last time.
Okay. Now, what was tell me the background about her the last time? I forgot. We had her, somebody put her in the chat.
Somebody put her in the chat, but they didn't say what happened, but I looked it up. And it's the lady that was connected to those two girls that had went missing in 2012. Lyric Cook and
You did a reading on them. I remember that name.
Yeah. So they said they was investigating this lady, or they wanted to go talk to this lady or ask her some questions that related to their case. And then she took her son, I guess, to the railroad track and got hit by the train. Like, it's like a murder suicide. So nobody's like, why did she do that? So that's what happened with her. She was 36. The son was 8.
Oh man, the son was 8, and she was how old?
36.
Okay, let's get to it. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Oh. I wonder why she did that. You know, I'm like, dang, people just, honey, they don't value life. They don't value life. All right, Teresa. Jasmine. Woo! My God, that energy. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she killed her child. For sure. She surely did.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I got that too.
So she was trying to intercept something, counteract something.
She had problems with the baby father or the father of the child. This was like situation she had going on at home in reference of that child father. Something like that. Something like that. Something about love and the child's father. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing some type of situation. Let me pull some more cards. Teresa. It is awful, ain't it, Miss P? Yeah. First card I pulled out was about a male.
Ain't it always?
I know. Yes, and look behind it. Look,
and it looked like all the ones we've been doing today.
Look, both of them came right back to back like this, sis. That's what I seen before. Yeah. Yes. Instance said it's about her and this a male or probably the guy she had the child with. And she found out that he pretty much was either with somebody else that same year and went on a date, or had been dating somebody, or maybe the guy that she was dealing with was dating somebody. Yeah. And he yeah. Hold on. I'm clarifying real quick.
While you doing that, so
Go ahead, sis.
I got the sun card, which in this instance going to be like the happiness, or it means success and abundance, but your happiness. So it looked like it was some limitations with that. So it was something keeping you from, something was keeping her from being happy. Like something was causing her to not be happy. But then it's like the prior conflict with the DNA. So that means she had a conflict with somebody that there's some DNA connection. So that means there's some kind of birth connection. Y'all connected somewhere down the line, like a family. It don't have to be your birth family, but it's somebody you connected to by birth. But it's like you have a conflict with this person, and then it's whatever the conflict was keeping her from her happiness. So she was going through some things that relates to that situation. And then I have the chestnut checkers with the isolated, which just means that it's like a strategic thing that you're doing. So you're doing certain things to remain isolated or to isolate yourself from others. So it's like you're purposely trying to separate yourself from another person or a group of people. And then I have the mom traveling. So it's like she went somewhere, and she's the mom. She went somewhere to isolate herself. So she was trying to take herself away from the other people that, like I said, she's trying to isolate. Go ahead.
Huh? You
You go
done?
ahead.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So the first thing I had come out was definitely about this was something attached to her and somebody she was dealing with, or with someone, right? And she may have even been living with this person. She pretty much felt that maybe this situation was affecting her and her child in some shape, form, or fashion, and she sacrificed her and her child in reference to the situation. Now, on the other part of this, I have the first two cards that come out was the male and something about submitting to this male or some type of, submissive behavior towards the male. But this male is connected to this female that was some type of neglect around this female. Now, when I clarified the female neglect, I have a weapon in war. So it's like she was going to war with whoever this female was, and this female was some form of competition with her. So I feel like the male was doing something with it because he's attached to the female as well. And this is not her, or it could be her that could have been neglecting, and maybe she felt like she was at war with the male. You know what I'm saying? But I got war and weapon on this female that was neglected. So she could be the female, or it could have been some type of relationship situation. I also have the harm on her soul, right? So she harmed herself. So that's true, right? And then I have the neglect in the school. The molest in the school. So I feel like maybe something could have happened to the little boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about that molest in school. I have to clarify that again. But I also had there was something to date in reference of the powers that be. I don't know if and then when I clarified that, I got demonic and trapped. So it's like she may have been feeling trapped, about a situation that may have not been told to anyone as well. In reference of her living conditions, I feel like this is it. This could be some type of, maybe she was in some form of was she in some form of sorority or attached to some type of government position, or maybe what did she do for a living?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
Because I also had the Republican card to come out, which is attached to some form of higher power, and look who on it. So I don't know, who she was attached to, because we don't know the background of her story or what she did. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know either.
Maybe she worked in some form or something. But anyway, I had a year. So this year, something attached to a family member, or aunt or uncle. I had somebody witness what was going on with her. There was a witness to whatever her situation was, even a witness in reference of spying on her, or okay, Christy put something just a week before Gerald Man and her son died. Another man threw himself in front of a train on the same crossing. Friends told KCC that German and the man was connected, but not confirmed the claim. Yeah, because I got optical illusion. So it's like whatever it's like an illusion to what we only know. It's more in the background about this, right? And I also got making a confession and making a deal. So that kind of go back to what I was talking about with the her being connected to somebody in some form of government or something. Then I also had on the bottom of the deck drugs and poison. So she may have been doing some form of drugs, or it may have been something connected to that, because underneath of that is contract paperwork and money. Okay, so something there in reference of that. Did she do something I got caregiver and medical staff. So it's like, did she work at a hospital or some type of government place?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know whoever asked about this. I don't even know if they're in the chat today.
In the chat, yeah.
I don't know.
Whoever, this was the last hot topic. Somebody put this message in here. If you're here, let us know some details about this, because I got a lot coming out on her. Yeah, Christy said this is what an article wrote. Okay. Which makes sense, because it do show some stuff around, that. But I do see that she sacrificed herself and her child. She did do that, but there was something in the background about some male.
But they were saying that, I can't see what the glass is, but they said her home was searched as it relates to some information for those two girls. And they took some things from her house and a handwritten note. But they didn't say what they took or what was going on, but they said court documents said she have a something written statement by a man who admitted involvement in the girl's death. So it's like she had some evidence from somebody who was involved with the situation with those two girls.
Here go the letters.
Mm-hmm.
So the ancestors just gave me that, and look what came out on top of it, the moon. So that's the hidden information. Let's see. Something about deviation and obsessed. So I don't know if she, and you know what? Remember I said the witness. So maybe she witnessed something.
Mm.
She might have witnessed something, confession and making a deal.
Mm.
Oh, trapped in that evil and demonic. Remember, I got that too. So it's like that person trapped is trapped behind something. And see, remember, I told you I got something connected to this deep state type governmental stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she did know something.
Yeah.
Let me clarify the letters. What's with the letters, ancestors, with the letters for her? Yeah, ancestors say yes, she knew something. And she knew something. And look, somebody may have been trying to assassinate her.
Mm.
It might have been why she took herself out. Let's see, ancestors, clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. Why is the moon here for Teresa Osmond? Okay, she did know something. She knew something. I got that royalty card again. Interesting. Why is that coming out? Caregiver, and here go the deep state again. This lady knew something, family. Look at what came out when I asked about what she knew. First of all, she knew something attached to someone, and here's this again. And I got it already in 2 decks about the powers that be. So she knew something attached to somebody high up. She knew something, family, and she was like, I'm getting out of here.
Mm.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I pulled a couple more cards on her, and I got the 7 of Wands with the Judgment. It's like she was something that she was trying to deal with. Okay, as it relates to the judgment, could be how somebody see you, or it could be the judgment, like could be going to report. And I also got 3 of Pentacles with this 4 of Cups. So whoever she was connected to, dealing with, working with, or whatever the situation is, it's like she didn't want to be involved with that because she knew that she was going to get the judgment for it. That's what she was battling. Whoever she was connected to that was doing this, whatever they were doing. I guess whatever that letter was talking about.
Look at what came out when I asked what the secret is about. Ancestors said it's about this devil, and it's a conspiracy theory around the situation. But whatever it is, she knew about this devil. And this devil did probably, and ancestors say, yes, it's attached to whatever you were saying that they said. Yes, that's confirmation. So she was attached. She knew some stuff, girl. That's why she went ahead and took herself and her child. She probably felt like they was gonna kill her child and her at one point. You know what I'm saying? They were gonna take her out. That's what she felt. She felt that from this devil. That's what the moon energy was. And remember, my moon card also signifies, the mother. So that's her. Yeah.
So that was, I think that was it. Besides the
and I started having heart palpitations real strong, like as if she was having heart problems, like probably stressing about them people coming after her.
Probably could have been having some health issues.
Man.
You're welcome, empathic Pisces.
You're welcome. Was that your story? I mean, your case?
No, I don't think it was her.
This lady was at war, honey. She felt.
I think empathic. Did you do lyric and Elizabeth? I think you did them. She
did a case on them.
I think she did.
That lady knew if she was attached to that. She knew more about that. If that's what she was asking us about. She sure did, but she sure took out her child in the meantime. Edge, you know what? Another thing about that was it was like somebody. I feel like somebody was trying to bribe her, or she was trying to bribe somebody was trying to bribe her, or she was trying to bribe someone because I got that too. Like she was trying to educate herself on something as well. Could have been that. I don't know. Yep, that's what I seen. So I don't know, but the letter show came out as soon as you said that, sis. Yep. Look what I found. Oh, wait a minute. Chrissy said
That's about the letter.
was oh, the 6-page letter. Oh, she was keeping in a box that was written by guys she used to hang around with that admitted to doing that, meaning the killing of the girls. That was the letters that the ancestors showed. Wow. That's sad, man. That is so sad. People just rather kill themselves and get on up out of here. Because she must have known it was coming for her. She probably known. And there was somebody in the higher ups. For sure. So I think that was it then.
We gotta do the yeah, that was it.
What else we got?
Come on.
Oh, we was gonna do
I put it in there.
the political stuff.
Yeah. Anybody have anything?
Okay. Yeah, you know I love to do that, so I don't mind us doing it. What can we look forward with Kamala? Yeah. What can we look forward with Kamala? What is it?
Like, I got it right here. Some crap.
Right. And sister saying crap, huh? What is it that we can look forward to with Kamala? What is it she's gonna bring? Give us clarity into what she's gonna bring forward as being president. What is it that she's gonna bring forward? Yes, right, Melissa? It surely is this. What is it that we have to look forward to with Kamala? Thank you, ancestors. Yeah. Right. Trauma. Ancestors said trauma and drama. That's what ancestors just put out. Trauma.
Yes, listen.
Trauma, honey.
Got the opening act right now. All that shucking and jiving on the
we'll
stage.
probably on the floor. I have to get that. Hold on. Let's see what it say. Promiscuous. I don't know what that's about, huh? But the main thing I got was it's gonna be some mess, family, some trauma. She gonna bring trauma to the U.S. That's what I got. Trauma out the gate. Ancestor said it's gonna be some things around money, finances, around yeah. What is she gonna bring? What is Kamala gonna bring, ancestors? Now ain't that something? I think I might have got these same cards when I pulled for her the first thing on time. And I think I did, but I'm gonna clarify. Let me go ahead and clarify because this right here is wild, which I kind of already know. I got cover up on the bottom of the deck, but I want to see what this is about.
Okay, so I don't know what this is, but let me tell you what I got anyway. So I got somebody that you live with, okay? I got that they will be killed, and I got by a blunt object, but it's about people coming together to do something. So I don't know if that is like assassination type stuff or whatever's going on with that. But then I got the suicidal with the war in the media. So there's going to be some things that's going to be going on. And that's probably why I say that with her, it's like, it seems good, but it's not good because it's like it's going to be a lot of traumatic things happening once she get in there.
Definitely. That's the first thing ancestors showed me.
That's all I got coming out. Harmful.
And I keep getting cleanup too. A lot of cleanup, a lot of cover up.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna show you what I got. So the first thing that came out first, let me move that to the side. I wanted to clarify something right there. But first thing I got was the molest, which definitely means she getting ready to take some stuff over, right? What she gonna take? Ancestors said authority, control. She getting ready to take control over the situation. Ancestors said moving. There's gonna be a lot of things moving, a lot of it could be moving parts, moving pieces to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Ancestors said we're gonna need a lot of prayer, okay, about the things that's gonna be happening, the things that's gonna be changing for the collective. Okay, I got bloodline and I got protected, so I feel like she is definitely protected through her bloodline family. And that remember we talked about the husband. Okay, so I got emergency and husband again. Okay, so I don't know if that's like something that's gonna happen or that's gonna occur, you know, or if that's how she's gonna or something's gonna happen like that when she.
That's what I just got. Something that's gonna it's gonna be a death over there with somebody that she lived with, that she shares the space with. So I don't know what that is.
Yeah, emergency of her husband. I got inner child trauma in industry. So I don't know if it's like there's gonna be some child situations, you know what I'm saying? Like children. Every time I get my child trauma card with the political party, that raises an eye for me. You know what I'm saying? Like what type of industry are you in that's dealing with children?
Yeah.
Then I got technology and the psychic, okay, the beast. So this is the occult stuff, messing with technology, pretty much. Okay, that's what this is spilling out, and it let me know that she into some esoteric stuff as well, cult stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the background, she using technology to maneuver some things. You see, that's what this is saying. You know, she in the deep state on the bottom. See, and a male behind her. See that? See a male behind her. Yeah, powers that be. That's what's coming for her. Now I haven't clarified anything else other than the cleanup and the conspiracy theory. So it's like, yeah, the conspiracy theory is her because everybody got a story behind it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a cleanup behind it. It's a cover up behind it. But remember, in my second reading on Kamala, it was about the plot twist. You know what I'm saying? And so what we see is something completely different in the background because she's still, even though this is going to look like history, it's going to be the same thing like they did with Obama. Oh, he won the first black president, whatever. He didn't change nothing. He's still working with the agenda, you know? They're on the same team, just two different characters, right?
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected. That's correct. That's right, Melissa. Go ahead, sis. I'm gonna clarify.
So I pulled some Kipper, and then I got the distant horizon card. The distant horizon card could be your hopes and dreams, but it also could be some things that's overseas as well, along far, something in the distance. Okay, but that's coming next to the jurisdiction card. So that means that this is going to be some things, a mediation jurisdiction. So that means a court. So that means some laws could be implemented coming in. And so maybe she has some inspiration of some laws that she wants to bring into effect. Okay, then I have her meeting up, or this is the meetup, people coming together to meet on something. Then I have the occupation. So she may be meeting up with some people, getting in connection with some people to try to implement some laws to come into place. And I got that marriage card coming out, high honor. So that means the marriage doesn't mean somebody you're married to. It can just mean somebody that you're working with, you in connection, you're in partnership with. It's going to be some people in high status, okay, that she's meeting. This could just mean that she's working both sides. So she could be having some hopes and dreams that she wants to bring in, and also she could be working with the UN or whatever the situation is to try to implement some laws. Okay, you can go ahead if you're ready.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you this. It's gonna blow your mind. So Okay, remember I said, well, why would we be getting? We asked him what is to look for with her. Okay, so remember I got the child trauma in the industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I clarified that because I wanted to know why we got the child trauma in the industry, and look what the ancestors said: corruption and okay, this is to stop child trafficking, but look at what it's in reverse. It came out in reverse, so that means to not stop it, and the corruption that come along with not stopping trafficking. You see how it came in reverse?
Mm-hmm.
Now on that psychic and technology,
Mm-hmm.
I asked to clarify that, and I got the greed in the 5D. So that let me know that she gonna be doing some stuff in reference of, technology. That could be like that AI, stuff like that, And then I got manipulation and gaslighting and control. That's what she gonna be doing a lot of. Then I got also look who on here. Look who on here.
Mm-hmm.
The hidden network. That's
Mm-hmm.
who she with. Same people. Look, changing plans. And look what came up underneath of that. The changing plans is gonna be this. Look what ancestors saying. The changing plans with the government and the lies.
Mm-hmm.
That's what came out. I asked about the emergency with the husband. I got weapon.
Yeah, I got that too. Like something going on with him. I don't know what that is. Is it because, like I said, it looked like an assassination of somebody? I don't know.
Yeah. Wonder is it gonna be something that happens during her time? Like they try to take her out, but they get him.
Yeah.
Because of somebody trying to harm her, and the emergency is him, her husband, because we asking about her, and then a weapon come out.
Yeah,
What are they on the emergency and the husband? Yeah, it's gonna be some type of it. Yeah, I just feel like that's what's I got evidence and DNA and accomplice, her partner. Yeah, so there could be something that happens to him. I don't know. I don't know why this moving in prayer is here. Why is moving in prayer here, ancestors? Why is it for Kamala? Why is moving in prayer? Family. Yes, she's gonna have to move her family. Her whole family is gonna have to move because I feel like people are gonna be trying to come after her.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have to move her.
She got kids. She have children.
I think she got a stepchild. I don't think she got children though, because that was one of the things that they talked about bad about her. Like she ain't got no kids and all of this and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I got, but it don't look good with her. I'm gonna just tell you that now. So
it never does. Last time we did it, didn't it?
Yeah. When I did it by myself, it didn't look good with her either. I told people in there, yeah, she's gonna win, but it ain't like it's gonna change. Yeah, that aggressive energy. She's gonna come with aggressive energy, and I feel like she's gonna come like that. It might be some riots during that time. She's gonna bring in some type of fiery energy. It could be fires, it could be riots, it could be all kinds of stuff. When she wins, that could be what we also see as well. Police and stuff like that having to do, how they have those big things up with riots and stuff like that. I feel like there's going to be some type of aggressive energy. But here we go once again. And since it said the plot twist, there's a plot twist. This is a whole act. This is a whole play out of things, blackmail, paid off to get her in there with this situation. And I do feel like there will be some form of type of assassination on her while she's in there, or there's going to be an attempt. See? That's why we seen all that riots and all that kind of stuff, and we seen the husband, and this could be the assassination attempt could be messed up and be with her. I mean, with him.
Yeah.
And ancestors said, follow the money. So all in all, this is something that is, like I said, already planned. That's why it's always the plot twist come out, because something planned can go left. You see? So that's what I feel with her. I feel like it's all a distraction, the ancestors said. It's all a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Sounds about right, sis. I think we keep getting that same thing on her every time.
Yeah.
So So yes, family, that is we went an hour and 20. We touched on a lot of topics tonight. You guys didn't have too much, but we had enough. Okay. So it went very well in reference of hot topics. I appreciate my sis coming on and doing it with me. And we will be back again probably another week or the 2 weeks out in reference of how we normally do with hot topics. And we hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. We, appreciate you guys for coming in, and anybody else that come in, and or if you didn't get to make it here and you have something, please leave it in the comment section and we'll get to it the next time, like we did with one of the other cases tonight. All right. So we appreciate you guys, and we will see you on the next hot topics. Peace.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Good night, y'all.